Hey guys, James with Torches and Tactical, and today I have a ton to talk about with the new Olight Prowess. So I'm just going to get straight into it. No fancy intros, no nothing like that. This is the new Olight Prowess. Sorry, let me take the base off. This is the new Olight Prowess. This is capable of up to 5,000 lumens from this front LED, but, well, rather LEDs, there's 6 of them. Or if you so choose, you can do a little flip of a switch. And then you have a lantern right here. Very, very warm compared to the front, but very cool, tons of features. Now, before I get into that, I just want to go ahead and show you guys the package it came in. So there we go, Olight Prowess on the back. You can see all those specifications. Let's go ahead and you guys can pause it there if you want to see that. But I'm gonna get this out of the way, and then I'm going to run through everything that came in it. First and foremost, this is the Olight Prowess. One thing you need to understand though is it did come with a charging base, similar to like the Open Glow, but you can use it with or without that. You can still attach a standard MCC charger to this, but it comes with a base so you can have it on the ready at all times. So this is really, really cool. Magnetic, it has the charging capabilities with USB-C, but I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way now. And there is no way that that will charge unless it has a USB-C cable. So this is USB-A on one side and USB-C on the other. So it'll plug right into that base. And this will charge, this is capable of charging it up to 2 amps. And actually for that base, it does come with a couple of accessories here. There is a suction cup, so you can take off the sticky back here and apply it to the bottom, and you can get this to create a lot of suction anywhere that you need it to. So very cool. But it also has a regular 3M adhesive, so you can stick it wherever you need it and know it's not going to go anywhere. So very, very nice touch from Olight. Now let's go ahead and get this out of the way, because it does also have a holster. Now this holster is very, very well done, similar to the Seeker 4 Pro. Gives the ability to charge from the base right here. It pulls out, however, this doesn't automatically turn on or lock the device as soon as you put it in there. So it's not a smart holster per se, but what happens is it does actually include a base here, so you can mount this with the 3M tape or the supplied screws, and you can mount this. That way, if you have your Prowess all charged and ready to go, you can have this sitting next to, I don't know, your front door, because it serves as a great emergency light. So you can have a flashlight for when the storms hit, which actually ours just hit 2 nights ago, and this was out with us. So if you do see a little bit of dirt on it, just forgive me for that. But you can have this mounted, ready to go for all those emergency situations. Or you can just use it as a regular holster. It is very, very well constructed plastic, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to hold that Prowess extremely secure. But one nice thing about it is you don't have to worry about it getting damaged, because it does have that Type 3 hard anodized coating. So this is black. I think it looks fantastic. I think it has some really, really cool features here. But I want to get the holster out of the way. And I want to tell you that it does also include your user manual as well as your warnings. Now guys, 5,000 lumens is no small feat. Don't shine it in people's eyes. That's pretty much what you need to know about this. However, the instruction manual does also tell you how to operate your light, which I'm going to do here for you in just a second. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way and focus on the Olight Prowess. Now, like I said, the Prowess has 6 forward-facing LEDs capable of up to 5,000 lumens, but it does also give you a 5 lumen moonlight mode, 50 lumens for low, 300 for medium, and 1200 for high. Now, if you are in turbo, it will shine out at 245 meters or 15,010 candela. And if you drop it all the way down to moonlight, this will operate for up to 25 days. Now, all 6 of these LEDs do focus, or rather they do function at between 5,500 and 6,500 K. So a very, very white light, and it helps that distance come out even further, even though these are very small TIR optics. Here, let me bring this up here so you can see. Very, very small TIR optics for each individual emitter. So very cool look, I think. But it does also have that backlight. So the backlight, again, comes in between 2800 and 3200 Kelvin. So much, much warmer. Here, I'll give you a little preview right now. So much warmer than the front light. There's that front light. and it works fantastic as a lantern, especially with that base. You can just plop it down, throw that light on. Here, let's go ahead and there you go. You have a very, very warm lantern use from the Prowess, and it functions exceptionally well. But that will drop all the way down to 2 lumens for a moonlight mode, again, up to 20 days of use, or all the way up to 800 lumens if you double tap and go to turbo like I just did. So now, if you think that this is just feature packed and it's probably going to be a little bit delicate, I have great news for you. It is drop resistance rated to 1 meter and IPX7 water resistance rated. So tons of functionality as well as durability. Now I know, frankly, when I first saw it, I'm like, well, that looks like a potential liability right here, having this plastic lens there. But in my experience, it's been holding up exceptionally well. So I really, really do like it. Now it is a little heavy because of all those features. It does come in at 269 grams. That is with the battery though. And the full dimensions are 143 millimeters by 49 millimeters at the head. So it's a little bit bigger of a light, especially considering it's pretty cylindrical for the entire base and then juts out pretty substantially for that head. That battery though is a 5,000 milliamp hour 21700 cell. It is obviously Olight branded. There you go, 3.6 volt 21700 cell. And with that supplied base and charging cord, it will let you fully charge the Prowess in 2.5 hours. So very, very cool. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring this up to the camera so you guys can see. I want you to take a look at everything here. I like the text on Prowess. There's a serial number right underneath it. So it does have a little bit of a thumb groove or a finger groove. However, frankly, I don't know if it's needed just because of the overall size. So like I said, you can flip a switch and go between your front light right here and your rear or back light. So this is the camping lantern, if you want to call it that, and then this is your standard flashlight. So the dial here doesn't rotate or anything like that, but if you notice, if you press down, it does give you a battery indicator in there. So that'll be green, orange, or red, depending on the capacity of the battery. So keep an eye on that, and if it is red, be prepared to charge it up or swap out that cell. So again, very, very nicely done. And now, one thing I really, really do like about it is I feel like they took a gamble, but in my opinion, it paid off. The body of this has a lot of these square cut grooves. If I'm being totally frank, this reminds me a lot of the Brinite E18 theme in terms of design, but the larger style of it looks really, really nice on this. The standard tail cap looks, I mean, it looks kind of out of place. I almost would have preferred to see something smoother to match the top, but those ridges cut in do give you a little bit of grip if you need to take out that battery. So guys, that is the Olight Prowess. I am going to walk you through how to use it real quick, and then I want to go ahead and take it outside so you guys can see how it performs. So first and foremost, you do have that power button like I showed you. You press that. Oh, actually here, let's go to the forward facing light. So you press that, it turns it on. Again, it'll turn it off. If you press and hold, it will go to moonlight. If you press and hold, it'll cycle through all of those modes. So the only way you can get to moonlight is if you press and hold from off. So that's 5 lumens right there. And if you go from here, there you go. You have low, medium, and high, but it won't go to turbo. If you want to go to turbo, you do have to do a double press. So there you go. That's 5,000 lumens. Now the camera did dim down pretty substantially. You can tell from these darker corners. Camera did dim down quite a bit, but coming back up, you can see, here we go. So for a split second until it adjusts, you can see that it does get pretty bright. 5,000 lumens is no small amount of light, especially from 6 LEDs. But I digress. I will continue to let you know that you can also access the strobe feature by doing 3 clicks. So turbo is 2, and strobe is going to be 3, so 1, 2, 3, and it will access that strobe light. Now you can press and hold, and I don't want you to just stop as soon as it kicks on moonlight, but keep holding after that. You get 1, 2, there we go. After 3 seconds, you will see that red indicator right in the middle. That red indicator is going to let you know that it is locked out. So no matter what you do, it's not going to turn on Nothing's going to work. Do all the click combinations you want, but it's a good way, if you press and hold, it's a good way to make sure that it won't turn on in your bag or anything like that. Now I want to walk you through here. So let's go ahead and switch over to the backlight mode, and I'm going to do a press and hold again, and this will do the 2 lumen moonlight mode. So 2 lumens moonlight from this backlight, again, much warmer, but if you need just a little bit of light, this works really, really nicely. But you can press and hold, and this one has stepless dimming. There you go, and it'll flash as soon as it reaches the top. There we go, right there. And press and hold again, and it'll start working its way back down. So very, very nice. I really do like the camping lantern function. Again, like I said, 2 nights ago, tornadoes came through our hometown. So we actually took shelter in our storm shelter, and this was our source of light. So it worked very, very well. But now that we have gone through how to fully operate the Olight Prowess, I do want to take it outside so you guys can see how it performs. So let's get outside and do that. All right, guys, tonight we are outside with the Olight Prowess, and I'm going to go ahead and do a long press of that switch first and foremost. And this is 5 lumen moonlight mode. Now, if I do another press and hold, this is going to be 50 lumens for low. Oh, and we got a cat here joining us. Then if I do another press and hold, this is medium, 300 lumens. One more press and hold. Now this is the top of the normal ramp. This is 1200 lumens for high. And if you want to access all 5000 lumens, you just got to do a double press. Oh, sorry, that was 3 presses. So this is 5000 lumens from all 6 emitters. If I'm doing the math correctly, that's about 832 lumens per emitter. There we go. And like I just showed you, if you want to see that strobe 3 presses, that will give you that tactical style strobe from the front end of the Olight Prowess. Now if we flip the switch down and then I press the button one more time, you do see here now we are using the back LEDs, and from here you can ramp up or down. Right now it's coming down, and this is 5 lumens for low, and it goes all the way up to 800 lumens for high. There we go. That double flash means that we've reached the top. So it works very, very well. And one more time, I'm just going to go straight to a double press for turbo. 5000 lumens from the front. And I'm going to flip that switch one more time. 800 lumens from the back LED tail, or not tail lights, from the back LEDs. All right, now that we have seen how the Olight Prowess does, let's go ahead and get back inside. All right, guys, we went outside and we saw the Olight Prowess. We looked at all 5000 lumens from those 6 forward-facing LEDs, again, between 5500 and 6500K, and I even showed you, hopefully no one saw my face because no one really wants to see that, but I showed you the backlight as well, or the lantern light. So I want to know what you guys thought. So down below in the comments, tell me what you thought of the performance of the Olight Prowess. Now, I'm going to tell you right now that I love how warm this is. Frankly, I think 3000K on a forward-facing LED is probably a little bit low, but this serving as a lantern, I think it functions phenomenally. Now, I will say that this is a bit of a step out for Olight as far as design cues go. However, I don't hate it. What I would want to change, though, is probably lower these forward-facing LEDs down from 55 to 6500K. I'd probably want to lower that down to a more neutral, like 4000. Now, I know it probably wouldn't hit as hard, probably wouldn't shine as far, but I think a more neutral tone, I mean, it's all preference. I'm not going to say that this is wrong, but my preference would be to see this in somewhere around a 4000K. So again, tell me down in the comments what you guys thought of the Olight Prowess. And if you want to pick up one for yourself, I will go ahead and throw a link down in the description. So go ahead and check that out. Now, guys, frankly, I think this is such an awesome light. I love the fact that you get so many different options that you can go ahead and pop this on a base and charge it whenever you don't need it. I do recommend that you get either the sticky pad or the suction cup for the base. So if you do decide to use that, the base will stay sturdy and you can just pull this out to pop it. The magnet's so strong, it's not going to just stay there on its own. So again, I think it's awesome that you get so many different features and functions and accessories along with your Olight Prowess. So guys, that concludes this review. I really do appreciate you being here, checking out this video. If you want to check out others, we have a ton of reviews coming up. We've already done a ton of reviews. I really appreciate if you guys could like, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. And if you subscribe, click on that bell notification, because that'll let you guys know when we do a giveaway or when we have a new review coming up. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one.